All right. Good morning, Nigeria. You're welcome to your show on TV. Today on Crossfire, we're going to be looking at a couple of issues and points as borders around our country, Nigeria. A few days ago, the president of Nigeria, President Goodluck Jonathan, approached the National Assembly and told them that he will want the extension of the state of emergency in 3 states of the Federation. Considering the fact that in a few months' time, barely about 2 months, we will be transiting into another era, as it were. With me on the show this morning is another very interesting personality, and we'll be looking at this topic together. And ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome on the show, Barrister Isioma Aga-Ine.
I thought you were going to get that wrong. Good morning, Nigeria.
All right. Yeah, as you can see, I'm taking it easy on the show. It's our first time, and really and truly, we've had to really had a couple of discussions even before we came live on air. Now, Barrister, you were called to bar what year?
2000 guess.
2009? 2000
guess. You should guess.
2008?
No.
2007?
No.
2006?
No.
Okay.
2012.
Okay.
And we were called on February 14th.
Okay. All right. Now, on this show today, we're going to be carefully taking a look at the reasons why President Goodluck Jonathan, at this point in time in the history of this country, is asking for an extension of 6 months in the states that are already ravaged by the activities of the Boko Haram. And you will bear with me witness that in the last 5 years, Boko Haram activities has really been so terrible. They've unleashed terror in so many villages and cities, especially in the northeastern part of the country. And that's why today on Crossfire, I want us to look at it very closely. The president said he needs 6 months extension for state of emergency in Adamawa, Yobe, and Borno state. What is your take on this?
Truthfully, I think that's so unnecessary, the extension of 6 months, because for the past several months wherein the states of emergency were declared in those states, things have grown from bad to worse. So why do you need 6 months?
How do you mean bad to worse?
I mean, security-wise, it has grown from bad to worse. Why do you need 6 months' time to think it will get better? It will never get better. And guess what?
Now, Barrister, hold on.
Okay.
I slightly disagree with you, and I'll make my point very quickly.
Okay.
In the last 18 months, state of emergency was declared in those 3 states.
And during those states, and during the period of time, we witnessed the kidnap of the Chibok girls, even the reported and unreported cases of several other kidnaps of men, women, children.
It will help your argument.
We have seen how even during the several Boko Haram attacks, wherein the Boko Haram insurgents, whenever they attack any village, they will forcefully recruit the young men from those villages to join them. Because you wonder why is it each time we watch the news, they report every day several dozens of people were killed and all that. But still, I mean, it's alarming that the number of these Boko Haram insurgents is actually growing.
Let me give you a few information.
I need to say this now. But do not put on record, I didn't say, I'm just saying this. Abacha once said something when he was alive, that if any insurgency exceeds 24 hours, dash has a hand in it. I didn't say anything. I'm just reporting what Abacha said.
Fine. I'm taking it easy because I have great points to prove to you that the government of today in Nigeria have good reasons to ask for this extension. You know why?
Why?
Like I said, it is very important that you get to understand the reason why the presidency is asking for this extension. In the last 18 months of the declaration of state of emergency in Yobe, Adamawa, and Borno, you will agree with me that the insurgency
has increased.
The activities.
It has increased.
Hold on. Let me make this point.
And we know,
the activities
as Nigerians,
have been limited. Hold on.
As Nigerians, we need to be truthful here because this issue borders on life and security.
Barrister, I listen to you.
It's rather unfortunate that lives here in Nigeria, have no value. And it's so sad and terrible. And we really need to speak the truth. We really need to tell ourselves the truth. The extension
I am not here today. Hold on, Barrister. I am not here today to disagree with you.
And the truth is,
I am not here today to disagree with you that lives have been lost.
And the truth is, between the both of us, we understand that you fighting, you fighting Boko Haram insurgency in Nigeria. It's not 100%. You can never achieve 100% positive results. You using the military alone.
Oh, you agree? You agree with that? You agree with that?
And that puts you on the path. No. That puts you on the path of the government.
That puts you on the path of the government. Hold on.
And that is the reason why we do not need the 6 month extension.
I have been listening to you. Will you listen, Barrister? I know lawyers argue a lot. I know lawyers argue a lot.
No, Nigerians.
Let me make this point. Let me make this point.
Live in the south.
Attacks have been limited to villages and suburbs. In the main city, in Adamawa, in Yobe, and Borno State, activities of the Boko Haram has been limited.
Have you asked yourself?
Do you agree?
Have you asked yourself?
That in the main cities it has been limited? It has been.
Why?
It has been.
Have you asked yourself why?
I have.
Why?
You see,
can you tell me why?
The Boko Haram, you know what they did? They started taking advantage of the vulnerable villages. They don't, because there is heavy military presence in the cities. Now, heavy military presence in the cities. Number two, you will observe that, see, every insurgent, they take advantage of situations and circumstances that are not very, very known to so many people, okay? That's why they limited their activities.
It was also reported that even the Boko Haram, they had already infiltrated the military. Now, it's difficult to actually tell who is who.
How?
And we understand, we understand that this whole Boko Haram, menace it's a calculated attempt to make, come on, you're extending this.
I understand.
It's terrible.
No, I understand your point. I understand your point.
Extending this will mean no elections in this state come 2015.
Okay, hold on that thought.
Which is terrible.
Hold on on that thought. Hold on on your thought. Hold on on your thought. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue to, banter on this topic. And I just quickly want our viewers to understand that the state of the nation is something that is of importance to every individual. Definitely. And when we come back from the break, we will take it on from there. All right, you're welcome back. This is your program, Crossfire. And interestingly, I have a lawyer, with me co-anchoring this show. And see, for the very first time, I felt that someone doesn't want me to talk. But really and truly, I know lawyers have the energy to really argue. But see, Ishoma, I stand to be corrected. The government of the day has made frantic effort to ensure that the activities of the Boko Haram, you will continue, hold on. To curb the activities of the insurgents. Now, there is a need, which is important, for you and I to know that the government is a lot, is incapacitated. How? How do I mean? Now, it's not that we cannot do a fire-for-fire kind of approach. Do you understand? But the truth is that the collateral damage will still be innocent Nigerians. Hence, the government has decided to do a calculated,
hold on. I'll take you up on that. Yeah. Now, you said, from what you were trying to say so far, that those who feel the brunt of this basically are the innocent citizens of this village. Yes. Now, that's to tell you now that the government is so insensitive in its claim of fighting.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I disagree with you on that. You will not say insensitive.
I'll tell you this now. Why, if you know you're ready to face Boko Haram squarely, this has been on for 4 years now.
About 5 years.
You see, 5 years, which ordinarily shouldn't have taken more than a year at most to fight them. Listen,
don't forget,
allow me
the activities of the insurgency. It was something that was at the initial stage. At the initial stage, Barrister, hold on. At the initial stage, it was mistaken for a political rally.
You cannot reduce the power of the state governors, knowing the fact that state governors have a whole lot to play. These are people from that state.
Yes.
Now, look at the South, for example.
Yeah.
We enjoy relative peace in the South because the governors know how to coordinate the local chiefs.
So how come...
For the Obas, for example,
your argument is not strong. Your argument is not strong. Do you know why?
There's absolutely no way you can fight Boko Haram.
Don't we have governors in Borno, in Yobe, and in Adamawa State?
You can fight Boko Haram by putting military presence only. We have seen situations in Nigeria where a rabbit has been beaten to accept the fact that he's a rat. True or false?
That sounds really very funny.
No, it's
that sounds really very funny.
See. And then each time you watch the news and then you see the spate of killings and then you ask yourself, what exactly are these people doing? Now, there's no way. The government has done a lot. The government has done a lot.
Listen, the government has done a lot. If the plans of the government had not worked, if it has not worked,
between both of us, there is no way you can call Boko Haram insurgency in Nigeria without also considering the fact that local security groups are so helpful and so needed. And how do they...
Now you played into my hands. Let me tell you, do you know how Boko Haram started? In 2002, let me take you down memory lane. Hold on. Let me take you down memory lane. Do you know how it started?
You're putting military presence
in 2002,
you're putting military presence alone, putting the people under duress. How do you expect them to give valuable information?
This sect started like a vigilante group.
No, let me tell you something.
They started like a vigilante group, but today it's become an insult.
The history of Boko Haram can be traced as far back as 1998.
Fine.
Do your findings
That's why I said 2002.
Okay. Do your findings
They started by providing local security for their villages and towns.
And what happened?
Now today is a different... I should ask you the question.
No, because
I should ask you the question.
If they started once as a vigilante group, and then they decided to dance into the tune of political leaders.
How is that the problem of the government? How is that the problem of the government?
Because the government is responsible for the life. They took the oath of office to do what?
Yes.
To defend the lives of you and I.
Okay.
To make sure Nigeria stays as one. And in your bid to put Nigeria as one, it needs you have to exhaust.
Do you know ISIS? Do you know ISIS today? Do you know ISIS today? Hold on. Let me take you. Let me give you a foreign info. Let me give you a foreign info. The ISIS, that is the Islamic State. I mean, you know, when they started, it was supposed to defend the cause. Hold on, it was supposed to defend the cause of a particular.
Have you seen how well even? Well, the
Islamic State of Iraq and the Levante.
Are you seeing how well they're clamping down on them? When you do not take care of those who you should take care of, you're not taking good care of the military, and then you expect people to go and die. Are they Jesus?
No. See. I will not allow you to be sarcastic on this show. Nigerians are watching us.
I am not being sarcastic.
They are watching us, and they need information. They need to know that the government is protecting them.
You cannot tell me you're trying to
The government is protecting them. The government is doing its best. The government is doing its best. The government has provided avenues.
How many months' time?
Yeah.
Elections will be in February. Yes. And now you're trying to extend the rule for your own selfish career because you do not want elections to hold in this state. You do not want elections to hold in this state. Come on, that's not nice. That doesn't show the true Nigerian spirit.
I totally, you know, now the point here is that when you look at it, do not let us at all times politicize or politicalize every issue. No, this has nothing to do with politics. Why are you people looking at February?
Nigerians, the truth is, you need to know this. Even those of you living in the Northeast, understand.
All right. Anyway, I mean, I totally disagree with you. I know you don't. You are not taking my point.
Security is an issue for all of us to handle. Okay, but in as much as there's still issues going on there, the government should not look for a short code out.
Hold on, Ishama. Anyway, our viewers, we can continue like this for the next 2 hours. I mean, because we are passionate about this country. We're passionate about Nigeria. Nigeria is our state, is our country, is our Jerusalem. And I know that you all want to follow us. You want to be a part of this program. We would enjoy it when you give us your feedback or you have interesting topics that you feel that we should treat on this show. We would like you to communicate with us. You can reach us on our email at crossfire@cooltv.cool. crossfire@cooltv.co, and you can tweet us at crossfire at Cool TV Crossfire. At Cool TV Crossfire. And it is interesting that on this show, we will make our time to take your feedback and to let you know that these things are very important. We'll be back tomorrow, and when we come back, we're coming with an interesting topic that will make you really understand that the state of the nation needs to be known by all Nigerians. Okay. Thank you for viewing, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Barrister.
You're welcome.